Hi everyone, hope you're doing really well. Today I'm wearing one of my dad's old jumpers. My sister bought this for my dad, and as my dad's no longer with us because he died of Parkinson's and I miss him, occasionally I just like to wear something of his. You guys might think that's a bit morbid, it's not. It's just nice to have something of your father's. I mean, I do have other things, like camera lenses and stuff like that, that used to belong to him. But it's nice to have something that you wear that you know your father used to enjoy wearing. And it's just nothing special about the jumper except it's bloody warm jumper. So if you don't want to put your central heating on or any kind of heater and you just want to put an extra pullover on, you don't need to. You just need to put one pullover on. This one. It's perfect. So that's why I've been wearing it in the last few videos that you've seen me with. Just in case you guys are thinking, are they the only clothes that Martin's got? Has he not got any other jumpers? Yeah, I have. I've got loads of jumpers, but this is what I prefer to wear. Now, did you guys notice the Secretary General of the United Nations the other day when he gave the speech? Yeah, okay, he didn't say anything dramatic as regards end-time prophecies. I'm not suggesting that, but what I'm saying is he looked completely powerless. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say, although he did say a few things. His frustrations were quite evident. Now, it's not any great secret that the United Nations has lost over 100 people during this Israeli-Palestine war that's going on. And the Secretary General made mention of that. So they're not happy. They're not happy that they're losing their own members to this conflict. But he's completely powerless. And as I keep trying to say, and I have said more on one occasion, that the United Nations is just the image of the beast. And can you now see how the beast is controlling the United Nations? It's telling it what to do. Although the United Nations doesn't like it, it doesn't really have true power to do anything about it. And it may insinuate and say things like Great Britain and the United States are not conforming to whatever charter that they have recently announced, and that they're going to abstain from certain meetings. Yes, they can say that until they're blue in the face, but it'll make no difference, because if man has decided upon a war of which there is much profit to be made, then nothing's going to stop him until he's achieved his objective. Now, somebody said that this could become another Vietnam. The Ukraine issue, now I'm going to, that the Ukraine issue could become another Vietnam. And look how many American lives were lost there, 50,000 at least. And for what? For America just to buy themselves a war? So has America bought another war so that they can keep the productivity and military machine rolling on? I don't know, people. It's not a great set of circumstances, is it? But honestly, the Secretary General, and is he called Antonio? Can't pronounce his surname at the moment. It's just escaped me. He absolutely looked like he was in a straitjacket when he was giving that speech, as if they'd tied his hands behind his back and they'd pushed him to the front to give an interview, but he didn't really want to be there. And that, I'm afraid, is the disgusting thing that causes desolation. The United Nations, who have only ever been a complete failure. And they were a failure during the First and Second World Wars. Why do you think the League of Nations is signified in the Bible as going down and then emerging as the United Nations after the war years had ended? The Bible makes it absolutely clear that that organisation is trying to do what only God's messianic kingdom can do, and it will fail. Just watch it fail, people. You're now seeing how powerless it really is. He can do nothing. Even though his own people are being killed, he can't do nothing about it. Because Anglo-America have decided that they want war. And they are supporting Israel, even though there are so many immoral and heart-wrenching thoughts about this particular confrontation with Israel and Palestine. If you put all that aside, which is very difficult to do, because it's on the news every day, and we're reminded just how many innocent people are being killed, injured. They don't have anywhere else to go, do they? No one else has welcomed them. No other country has said, look, come here, we'll give you refuge. No, they're just shut in. What an absolutely horrible set of circumstances, and no wonder the United Nations are despairing. But they don't have power. They don't have any real power that God's Messianic kingdom would have, because when God's Messianic kingdom decides that that's enough and human rulership is coming to an end, they will have the absolute power to take down all warring nations, which the United Nations can't do. That is why I just do not trust in nobles. I do not trust in scientists who have proven to have been deceivers in these last days. We can't trust in anybody at the moment. No politician, no noble person, nobody other than what you have researched and your relationship with the Almighty. That's the only thing that you can trust in. That's the only thing that's going to give you salvation. So, as plain as this jumper is, people, as plain as it is, it's nothing special, but to me, it's very special, because it's my father, Jim Stott, a wonderful father who I just cannot ever at any stage forget. I was so lucky to have a father like mine. So lucky. And every day I'm reminded of it. Anybody else that's going through heart-wrenching situations where they might be losing someone shortly, my prayers, my thoughts, everything go out to you. Because when you've lost the figurehead of your family, the one that held your family together, when you've lost that person, it leaves a huge void, very difficult to fill. Having faith, I suppose, in something else certainly helps. I'll see you all. Goodbye.